Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. Now, you may be thinking, Rossi, that's a new ship. And you would be right. Because I recorded an episode of getting the new ship, but the sound files went, haha, no. So, now we've got a new ship. It is a heavy escort refit. Did a little bit of customization on it. Special things about it. It has point defense system. Amazing console. I love it. Yeah. Beams, 2 beams, torpedoes, and a dual heavy cannon. These are my bridge officer abilities. Yeah, I updated my pips. Promoted Eliza, promoted everyone else. Completely redid Trevorrell's uniform to Doctor. Now, let's continue on.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
No, it's not. Anyway, we have to first go to ESD to pick this guy up. So let's go pick him up. And actually, if you get the higher version of this ship, it is the tactical carrier. No, I know, I know we're only level 20, but we have to set our eyes to the future. Do you want me to go for... That looks actually incredibly like our ship. The Terran Adamant Heavy Raider, basically, their Defiant. The... the Adamant. Of course, what would I have here? The Alita. Or the Tier 6 Defiant. Let me know. Now let's pick up Damar Khan.
Hello! Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
This life?
I am a Trill. Some among my people are lucky enough to be joined with a symbiotic life form. We share our bodies with them, and in return they share lifetimes of knowledge and memories with us. I am Khan's 7th host, and most of us have been scientists. My predecessor, Lenara Khan, was working to create artificial wormholes. I studied the effects of supernova. Goodbye.
What? Tell me about the Hobus system.
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives. The thing is, an M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but the Romulans should have had decades to prepare for the wave's arrival. As it was, they only had hours. Goodbye.
What, didn't Starfleet try to help Romulans?
Ambassador Spock attempted to organize an evacuation, but the Romulan Senate refused. I guess they thought they had more time. That was a horrible time. Ambassador Spock had a plan to stop the wave, but after the destruction, a Romulan named Nero blamed him. Nero had a ship of awesome power. We still don't know everything about the Narada, but we think the Romulans used Borg technology to create it. Nero destroyed dozens of our ships, and even attacked a Klingon fleet led by General Worf. I hear Worf barely survived. Ultimately, Nero confronted Spock in the Hobus system. Spock managed to use red matter to create an artificial singularity to contain the worst of the supernova's blast, but both he and Nero were lost. Goodbye.
What's the current Romulan political situation?
In a word, troubled. Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire, and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high. The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly. Even more troubling are reports concerning Taurus, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores. Goodbye.
Are you ready to go?
Packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hobus system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's plot a course for Starbase 39 Sierra. Saturn. Jupiter. I know that's Saturn. Neptune, maybe? No. No, it's not too far to Starbase 39 Sierra. We have our little companionship with us. Which I cannot see. Wherever it is. Let's go through the beta recorder, why not? No, don't slow down. Hang on, front. Romulan front. Alpha Centauri.
The Romulans were once a passionate, vibrant species, but the loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people. On a forgotten world, a shadow of great evil lurks, waiting for the chance to strike. The truth behind the destruction of the Romulus system may be the harbinger of the greatest threat the Federation has ever faced. The Romulans...
Let's enter the Sierra system. Yeah, some interesting things there. Harbinger of something more. Let's beam him down.
Thank you for your assistance. Is there anything else you want to know?
Are you scared to go into Romulan space?
Never! The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us. Besides, you can only learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hobus system, we need to be there.
What else can you tell me about Romulan space?
The Romulans are touchy. Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking before they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Seela's found some new allies too. They're from the Delta Quadrant, but I don't know much about them.
What should I do now?
Wish me luck. Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tanay before you leave. She might have new orders for you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Got the deflector there. Captain, we're in transporter range of Starbase 39 Sierra. Let's beam down to the station. Starbase 39 Sierra, forward pizza. Sierra sector. Now let's go to Tanay. Let's turbo lift to the Admiral's office. Now let's see what she has to say.
I have new missions for you. You may have heard about the tragedy at Khitomer. Empress Seela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Tamer. Now, Seela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Seela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Seela's activities. This is a very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Seela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Seela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you.
Head to the Armaga system, which is located in the Beta Quadrant, to attend a conference with Empress Seela. We'll get some experience, some expertise, rare-specific Mark 6 kit reward, lithium, and then either a plasma rifle, covariant shield, or some armor.
I have new missions for you.
Thank you, Admiral. Captain, we're in transporter range of Starbase 39 Sierra. No. Let's just trundle up there. Tis handier, so it is. Begin, Empress Seela. Captain, we've arrived in the Armaga system. Captain. Incoming hail, sir. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
I hope we can find a path to peace. There's been too much conflict between our peoples. Let's enter a planetary orbit. Science vessel. Okay, cruiser. Crew science vessels, 2 cruisers, 3 cruisers, or escort. If things go down, this is going to be very touchy. Away team, assemble in transporter room 1. Yep. Doctor won't look like a threat, and first officer makes sense. Talk to Seela.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevem, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to a productive conversation. Haven't set my walk key yet. I'm quite intrigued in the cultural heritage of the Romulan people. Okay, let's talk to the diplomats. Talk to the Federation diplomat.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soketh. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
That's actually Romulans.
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I can only say that I'm glad we have taken this first step.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Kittimer. If you just see the problems the Romulan Republic are causing, I'm sure you can persuade your government to reconsider their rash choice and sever their agreements with these rebels.
It will take more than a warm welcome to make us change our minds about the Republic, Counselor. Don't know her. Joe.
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
I agree, Ambassador. Maybe she's seen how pointless this conflict is. Yeah, wouldn't bet on it.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons. I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile. Every smile here hides a knife.
I'll be on my guard.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference. The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your vaunted Prime Directive. In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
Let us consider today as a first step towards a lasting accord. Oh, here comes someone now.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokath. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
I guess so, but I'm not sure how much help I'll be. One of our staff is bullying, and our chef is unfamiliar with their nutritional requirements. I know it seems minor, but a case of food poisoning. Preparing the food is so different for so many different species can be a logistical nightmare.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Sela has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to.
What do you propose?
The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded. So while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Lead the way. I keep getting this, like, there are worse places for sure, lead. I keep getting this, like, clicking noise. I don't know if you can get it. I don't think so. I'd say it's probably a problem with my earphones, but let me know. What's he gonna do now? Guards, security breach, suspicious package. He must be from Earth.
The hatch is just ahead in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed. But I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Let's enter the maintenance shaft. Infiltration. That console should allow you to access the security system. I bet you could locate Sela and uncover some of her plans. Oh, that console. Access security system. Access authorized to enter command. Access communications log. Encoding IOTA 215 classified material. Eyes only from /to Commander Tranjan /Emperor Sela. Per our agreement, my ships have acquired the Borg system and towed it to the Pilatus system. I anticipated your prompt acceptance of our proposal for new hunting grounds and the interesting prey you have promised us. End transmission. Guessing their erosion. Download logs. Access security cameras. Please input which security camera you wish to view. Access storage facility camera.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
Access office camera.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Back to route. Access transport inhibitor system. Nope. Access active communication channels.
I have Hakiv, Empress.
Patch him through.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention. Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies, and with Taurus missing.
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our go again.
Access transport inhibitor system. Okay, my Alexa just turned on for some reason. Access transport inhibitor system. Disable transport inhibitor. We cannot allow Seela to use those weapons. We must destroy them before she can load them. Let's destroy weapons. There we go. I'm detecting Thalaron signatures from these three crates. They must contain subspace weapons. Charge. And plan charge. Let's get clear of this area.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
You think your guards are going to do anything? Oh. Oh no. Server maintenance in 2 minutes. Fire weapons. They're down.
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can. Farewell.
Thank you for your help, Tokath. I hope we meet again. Oh yeah, Coalesce, beam us up. Commander, the satellites are emitting a dampening field that has knocked our engines offline. The diplomatic vessels have been similarly affected. Initiate field feedback pulse. Captain, the vessels carrying the other delegates to the conference are trapped by their own satellites. We must rescue them. What? Oh, where did it come from? Ah, come on. Defiant-esque and a heavy cruiser. Come on, you can do better than that. Oh! Looks like the shards are down for maintenance. So, when they're back up, we will resume this episode. So, for me, probably going to be 2 hours or so, but for you, it'll be a couple seconds. So, I will be back right about now. And we're back. So, for that. Oh. I've got a science battle. Out of it. Infinity Song.
Thank you for rescuing us.
Halo 3 console is survived. It's actually more so frigate, but although these ones are a little stronger than one can control, I guess. I'm gonna let you figure that out. I'm gonna go get rid of this dumpling satellite.
Shields have failed. I thought we'd never be free of that blasted field. I'm gonna recommend you get a competition.
I don't think the Russians are too happy about this. Really, Flores? Do you think I'm on that? Like what we're watching before or something? The fact that I just got a 1-2 crit and on one of my level 65 characters with mainly rep gear, I sometimes get 1-2 crits. I genuinely don't know what's up with that.
I could not have believed anyone capable of this treachery.
Oh no! Romulan ships, decloaking, sir. This is not going great, not going great at all. Okay, I'm calling in the Nimbus. We got the Rhine, the Breen, and then the Freighter. There we go. Now it's one Starfleet. Communication systems now available, sir. Hail Admiral.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
Sela has launched an attack fleet, and her target is Vulcan.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Good luck, Admiral. We've done all we can here, and I'm transmitting an emergency signal to Starfleet Command. Course laid in for Vulcan, sir. Engage. I know you can't see me, but I just motioned to engage.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through.
I understand, Admiral.
The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
It's too quiet, sir. I don't like it. That's what you get when you mess with the Romulans.
How can you fight what you cannot see? Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Oh, we will leave the tachyon detection grid.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the
course it has.
Your attempts to interfere in Hades. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
Oh, seal agent. Please stop being incessant. He's return to this. Not if I can do anything about it. Which, I mean, I can.
Cannot oppose the will of the Romulan people. We are eternal.
There we go. Now, we're getting through them.
All forces, advance and destroy them.
Sela has launched an assault. Scientists, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
There we go. Oh, you. Honestly, Sela. Do you think I'm gonna let anything get past here? I ain't letting anything through. Adjusting anti-gravity. What's closest? Accidentally turned on the steam overlay. All weapons fire at will. That's what you call it. Trouble for the healthy eye. So many accolades. Severe survey. I'm afraid I didn't have to read that one. Even more.
Reinforcements
Oh.
are en route. Hold the line.
Is that an ambassador class? I didn't know they were still in service. You got the Defiant, you got the Voyager. Voyager's here. I suppose, yeah. See, I'm used to the old tutorials where we don't see Voyager, but of course we see Voyager, so sorry, my bad. Since I started this playthrough, there's a new tutorial release where they brought Voyager into it, so just in case you're confused. time to blow up the dreadnought. You got a chimera here? You got everything here. Sealer's ship is cloaked, sir. I can't find her on sensor.
You may have won this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Vulcan is not to blame, Seela. The Federation wants peace with your people.
Indeed. Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
You're blinded by anger and grief. I hope you see the truth before it's too late. I'm detecting some unusual energy signatures from some of the debris from the Romulan vessels, sir. Move us closer and scan, or some of the many science vessels, but nah, why do that? I feel like I should know that ship, but I don't. Actually, the Belfast here. I thought the Belfast usually came for this. Must have been replaced by Voyager. Sir, I'm detecting debris that has traces of Borg energy signatures. I think the Romulans may have modified their ships with Borg technologies. Something to look into. We've completed our objectives here, sir. Are you ready to depart the system? Let's go. Let's report to Starfleet. The people of Vulcan and Starfleet Command both asked me to congratulate you on averting what could have been a terrible disaster. I'm deeply concerned by your discovery of Romulan attempts to modify Borg technology. Seal is desperate to hold the remnants of the Romulan Empire together, and desperate people take the greatest risks. Under the circumstances, it's logical to assume that we have not seen the last of Seela. Perhaps she will come to realize that Vulcan and Starfleet are not to blame for this destruction of Romulus before she returns. So I'm going to take the... let's see. I'm going to take the armor.
I have
Congratulations, Commander.
Yeah, I know about the event. So, let's head over. New ship, still same bridge. Nope, get out of that chair. Into that chair. Let's go for... put one there. Let's put one into damage control. I'd say I'll probably go for similar here, so just tactical. Damage control. Yeah, and I might then just put one damage control, one hull plating, one shield regen, and one shield hardness. If you have any better ideas, let me know. I'm not going to choose this one yet because I don't know if we're going to end up flying a ship with hangar pets. But we shall see. So I'm going to refine the dilithium. Ooh, the fleet marks. Not sure how I got those. So can we? Nope, I filled those out. thought I could. Ah, I can earn my, yeah, sure. Get our first fleet marks. Yep, so let's just upgrade our thing. Oh, we can get raw fire. Just check, see if there are any of these to update. New ones? No. What about kit? Yeah, we've got new kit. We've definitely got new armor, new shield. Nope. New weapon? Nope. Ship. New weapon? No. Deflector? Yes. Improves. Actually, just improves stealth and cloaking. I don't have those. Improves exotic damage and brains. We're fighting the Romulans, so I think I'm going to keep with this one because it improves perception of club ships. Nothing there. Nothing there. Or there. Any new engineering consoles? New neutronium, I'll take that. And I'll just take a second neutronium. Sensor probes, what did they do again? No, I'll keep my shield console. Any tactical consoles? No. I'll go on traits. So, reached the end of another episode. Next episode, we will be doing Desperate Measures. By the way, let me know down below. Do you want me to do some event coverage? I will be doing for the upcoming summer event, definitely. But do you want me to do it for this one? And I will do coverage of the event reward as well if you want me to. I probably won't otherwise, but hey, I don't know what you want. You know what you want. So tell me what you want, and I'll try to get it to you. Content-wise, anyway. So, that is all for this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.